Hello everyone, I'm Kaylee and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be going over a speed build of Curt's vacation home. So as to be expected, the yard of his house is not great. I put in the effort nonetheless, but yeah, it's not great, but you know, that's okay. I did try to if I were going on a painter's retreat, kind of what I would want, which would be off in the middle of nowhere, where no one, I don't have any neighbors, nothing, just me by myself on the ocean, because that would be cool. And I would like a little sitting area with a telescope. Looking at the stars is a lot of fun. I painted a galaxy or two, so you know, inspiration. And I went with the black tulips and a palm tree. I was wondering why I put an apple tree there. That didn't make any sense, but okay. And I grabbed some rocks just to add something more to the yard, I guess. At this point, I still didn't realize that I could change how the house looks. I truthfully think that took me a lot longer than it should have to figure out. And this is when I unlocked the partition wall, so it was just kind of there when I got there, which is fine. But because of that, this house isn't fantastic, because I had no idea what was even going on with the partition wall. I definitely know how to use them a lot better now, but for my first time, it was not great. So, like Caroline's house in my previous Happy Home Paradise video, I can't wait to go back and redo Curt's vacation home. Although I think it made me move someone into his vacation home. I think it might have been Billy. And I could pick any two, I guess, to live together, but Billy wanted, I think, pottery. So they ended up living together because they were the only two that I thought their vibes were kind of in the realm with being artsy, so they were kind of similar, I guess. So now I have to figure out how I'm going to redo their house as is. Here I think I was just trying to pick out furniture that I might use. My art area has always been a mess. I got paint on my desk within the first hour, I think, of having a desk. So my paint area has always been a mess. And that's kind of what this ends up being, is just a giant mess. I had this idea though that he would paint pottery as well as traditional style canvas paintings. I don't know why, but that's what I thought Curt would do. And I was thinking about setting him up with the actual paintings in the game of Starry Night and such. But a part of me thinks that I ended up taking those out of his room. My idea was to have one side of his house be his actual work area, where the other half would be more of a display area. And then just the entire house can be filled with paintings. I know my bedroom used to be filled with all of my paintings. I still have a couple up, but my walls used to be covered in my canvas paintings. So it made sense. As an artist, you might want actual artwork hanging on your wall. I actually kind of think the messiness of his house fits a painter's vibe, because I don't know a single artist, whether it be painting, sculpting, people who work with colored pencils, anything. I don't know any of them to be neat when it comes to their artwork. Like, everything else in their house might be perfectly organized, not messy, but the second it comes to art, it's just like a tornado went through everything. I don't know why that is, but I guess just messy. I would love to meet an artist who is not a mess with their art stuff. And then just, you know, for them to tell me their secret on how they keep everything not messy. Personally, when I would paint a lot, I always had a vinyl playing on my turntable, which was always like a bad idea, because then I would have to get up, wash my hands, and then flip the vinyl when side A was done. So it wasn't always a great idea, which is why he also got a speaker. So that way, if he doesn't want to deal with that, he can just play music from a source where he doesn't actually have to touch anything. I put thought into that. So yeah, that's Curt's vacation home. It's actually not as messy as I remember it to be. I think originally it was an actual disaster, so it's not that bad. I still can't wait to go back and redo it, but it's definitely better than what I remember doing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!